How's it going, guys? Hey, Chloe. Another just blah day. Oh, my knee just popped so loud. Hey, Sue. Love you. Of course, Bandit's on my lap. You hurt my knee? Shut up. Did you really? Oh my gosh, that's crazy. It's about that time to mow again. I think it's raining out. Sounds like it's, yep. I knew it sounded like, so it won't be today then. Or tomorrow, or probably, oh wow, it looks like rain for the next few days. Hmm. That's crazy, Chloe. That's funny that picked up on my, yeah, that was my knee. Um, hey, Pentintin, Betty. Hey, Jam. You're gonna have to let me know when you're available. For your reading. Hi, Zoe. Hey, Zoe. Everybody's tell Jamie's granddaughter, Zoe. Hi. Hey, Zoe. Hi, Melody. Hey, Zoe. Hey, Melody. Everybody say hi to Melody as well. Melody. Zozo. Zozo. I don't want to say that. Zozo. Zozo. That's like I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to scare them. Zoe and Melody. Hi, Judy. Judy's like, I'm waiting. Hey, Froggy. Yeah, it's kind of like the card shuffling. I like it's kind of like a fidget spinner thing. It's similar. It's just it keeps my. I was trying to decide, should I go on my other channel or should I go on here? I haven't really been on my other channel for a few days. I've been trying to be more consistent over here because even though I really can't stand the negativity that happens, but oh really, Chloe? You want a reading? I wanted to do one for Jam too, but We need to... Well, thank you, Froggy. Well, I'll be on my other channel today then sometime. Then I'm just trying to think of the best way to do it because I wanted to do a reading for Jan, but sometimes she doesn't like it public, which I don't blame her because Jam, if you happen to end up giving Fred a ride, if he ends up being able to leave soon, then you can meet Bandit and Athena in person and the Zigster in person. Oh my gosh. Yay. I don't think I'll say you're a psycho. Well, hopefully he's out of there before September, Chloe. Hopefully. A dream come true. You could even spend the night at the Zigster's house. Oh my gosh. You could see all the nefarious things we do over here. You could see firsthand all the horrible things I do. Hey, Lumi Tunes. Lumi Tooney. Luminous. Yep, party time. Party. I haven't gone for a walk today, so I feel kind of like off. I had a Diet Coke already here from going to Dollar General yesterday and getting a few groceries. I'm trying not to order like DoorDash and stuff like that. So I had a pop already in the fridge, so I haven't gone on a walk today. So it just feels like an off day because I haven't really done too much. I need to... Yeah, if you can't, Jam, don't stress. Seriously, it's like... Because we'll figure it out no matter what. It's only 5 hours 5 hours away, but see, you're all the way out yonder and he's out over yander, and I'm trying to talk all country now. I have not gone swimming once this summer. That's sad. I used to swim all the time. I wish you guys could see Bandit right now and what he's doing. It's hilarious. Hold on. Let me show you. You have Aquarius there because it's the last reading I did. I want you guys to see what he's doing. Hold on. Oh, now he's not going to do it. Of course. Now you're not going to do it. Never mind. I wanted to show everybody how cute you are. Why'd you have to stop doing what you were doing? Why'd you have to stop? He was just laying there with his collar in his mouth, just laying there, just like with it list. Like I can't even explain it. Well, we don't want to do that. We can't. It will be a sober party, sober living party. Mom of 15. I know, right, Jam? Yeah. Sober living party. Woo woo. Thank you, Miss Pei. Oh, you know Luminous? Mama 15? Well, thank you, Luminous, for your referrals. We have fun over here. Oh. Well, made me laugh too. I mean, people say that, oh, I want to go. I would probably have like a little get together sometime and like probably nobody would show up. It's too expensive to travel and stuff, the gas. And the best place to do some type of get together would be probably East Tennessee, because that's, I think, the majority of where people are from. Because that's what all brought us together, was East Tennessee. Hey, Diana. Oh, you can dream. Don't be silly. Where do you like? What part of the United States do you live? If you don't have to say, if you don't. I don't know. You guys never know. We could do something like that. I've always thought it would be fun to. I just, I just can imagine though the shit that people would try to pull. You know what I mean? You live in Vegas. Cotton Candy. Sorry. I didn't say hi to every single person. And I don't mean to skip anybody. Uh Southwestern Canada. There was something I was going to say, but completely spaced it. Oh, Vegas. Yeah, I don't know how my feelings about Vegas. I don't know if I'd really ever want to go there again. I don't know. I know cotton candy. It's cool. You lived in Canada for a while. I've never been to Canada. It's yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure if I really am really wanting to go to Canada. I don't know. I think I would have loved going to Vegas back in the day, like when I was in my early 20s and stuff. Oh my gosh, I would have loved it had I had a lot of money and all to spend and went back when I was partying stuff. But yeah, now I just don't care for Vegas at all. You're not a fan of big crowds, so Vegas is a no. Yeah, it's just expensive for one. Okay, it's not expensive to visit Vegas at all. It's actually extremely cheap. It's one of the cheapest places to fly to. You can get there very, very cheap. And you can stay there extremely cheap. But there's nothing to do except, I mean, there's shows and stuff, but it's all, the shows are cool. I I do give it that. I do like seeing the shows there. Viva Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas. Yeah, I've been to Vegas 2 or 3 times. Used to go to Vegas a lot, but was comped and sweets because I'm a blackjack player. Yeah. Hey, Roxy. Let's see. seeing what stuff has been uploaded recently. Let's see what this is.
Inconsistencies in story. Wells is still missing, and a number of inconsistencies in story changes in her parents, Dawn and Candace Wells' version of events is seriously alarming. For those of you following this case from the beginning, you will know just how disturbing some of the comments Dawn made about his missing daughter. We've heard about an unstable living environment, the excessive use of alcohol, and who knows what other substances, the boys being removed, and now the Wells have lost their parental rights to all 3 boys too. It just gets worse and worse. There have been absolutely no charges against the Wells, nothing for child endangerment, neglect, or even for neglect of the animals that were in their care, which were all finally removed by the Hawkins County Humane Society. It turns out that Candace has more animals on her property now, including 1 dog that is chained to a tree, because she claims to not have the funds to pay for the dog's sterilizing surgery. Hawkins County Humane Society has been informed.
That dog, which, by the way, once again, was down there at 207 in one of the buildings with 7 to 8 puppies, and somehow now is at the Wells. I don't understand how she's lying about the dog just came up there pregnant, because the dog and his puppies were down at 207 when Fred went to get his stuff, because he had to leave a lot of food out for it. And I mean, I'm glad that the puppies, I'm guessing, hopefully got a home. I don't know where the other ones went.
Informed about this. So, the day before Summer went missing, DCS showed up on the Wells property regarding a complaint by a neighbor that Dawn and Candace allowed the kids to play with loaded guns. According to Dawn and Tim Mullen, that case was closed. If you guys recall, didn't Dawn say that Summer Wells was on the roof that day? The DCS worker saw her playing. Well, it seems now that there's an interesting change of story, and it seems like Dawn is trying to push the blame on DCS. What troubling allegations. He said that the day before Summer disappeared, DCS came with a woman that he's never seen before.
What's it say? It says, it was just so odd the day before Summer disappeared that DCS came with a woman I'd never seen before. She kept looking at the upper eaves of the outside of the house. The same spots cameras might be. When it was happening, I remember taking a mental note of it. I can't get that out of my mind. Okay.
Apparently, she kept looking at the upper eaves of the outside of the house. The same spots cameras might be. When it was happening, Dawn remembers taking a mental note of it. He can't get that out of his mind. So, I think Dawn is insinuating that DCS set this whole thing up, and they kidnapped Summer Wells. This is a serious allegation. So, what is he suggesting? That this person was lurking around the house where there were a whole lot of dogs, and Candace and Grandis outside. She snatched Summer and run off, never to be seen again. I don't buy it.
Wix gives you the power of AI to build the website you need.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Michelle. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to another video. It is Monday morning, the 29th of July, and it's a beautiful day here in Northern England. Let me know what the weather's like in your neck of the woods in the comments. So I'm going to talk about the Summer Wells case today. Now, this is something that came up in yesterday's live stream. If you didn't see it, it was a Q&A, just any case, any question, and Summer's case came up amongst many others. Some cases that were brought up I've never actually heard of. So it's a very interesting live stream. So we're going to discuss a point that came up in that live regarding summer wells. Let's go. So the person asked me, I can't remember who it was, what I thought about the latest post by Don Wells. I'd never seen it. I only check the Find Summer Wells Facebook group if somebody directs me to it, because Tim Mullen, who runs this page, isn't my favourite person. So after the live stream, someone in my Facebook group directed me to this post. And incidentally, if you want to join the Facebook group, the link is in the description to any video. It's a private group, so you have to answer some questions and then you'll get in, just to prevent bots and spam and stuff like that. All right, so this is the post. It was just so odd the day before summer disappeared that DCS, so Child Protective Services, that's what Children's Protection Services are called in Tennessee, day before of the outside of the house, the same spot cameras might be. So the implication that these CPS workers are looking for cameras and the wells didn't have cameras at the time, or else we'd have seen exactly where Summer went, maybe, possibly. They didn't have cameras at the time. So this woman's looking up at the eaves. Okay. When it was happening, I remember taking a mental note of it. I can't get that out of my mind. Don Wells. Well, Don and Tim Mullen, their theory is that the CPS kidnapped Summer. Okay, so they came back the day after and kidnapped Summer. And then the month after that, the boys were taken. Right, so Don has been on the news saying that DCS have kidnapped his children. Ridiculous, in my opinion, but Tim has gone so far as to post this detail here of a typical roof. So, yeah, they mean business, don't they? Well, maybe Don has forgotten what he said about the roof last year. But I've not forgotten. And I made a video about it at the time. This is from May 22nd, 2023. The troubling roof incident. All right, let's listen to this. Now, it was Don Wells in an interview with Nana's Angels. Sadly, Nana has since passed away. Very sad. I enjoyed Nana's channel. I enjoyed listening to her live streams. Didn't always agree with what she said, but that makes the world an interesting place, doesn't it? Anyway, Don was on Nana's channel and he said this. Let's start with the last time Don had an interaction with Summer, because allegedly he went out to work early, to work about 45 minutes away in Jonesboro, and Summer was sleeping when he left. So his last interaction with Summer was actually on June 14th. And this is just a few days ago. He had an interview with Nana's Angels. I want to play you what Don said about June 14th. Just a normal day. They had a great time. Listen.
You can imagine somebody calling CPS and saying, nobody's giving our kids loaded guns to play with, you know. So they dropped that. They, you know, the day before Summer come up missing, they were up there. They seen Summer. They seen the boys riding their motorcycles. The two older boys had motorcycles, and Waylon, I bought him that little electric motorcycle at Walmart, which that's a good little buy. Kids love that thing. But they was just having a blast and showing out in front of the welfare workers. They were happy. Summer was running around, and everything was just, it was a beautiful, beautiful day, June 14th. And
I just got a $3,000 loan sent straight to my bank account, and I'm freaking out because now I can pay my rent on time.
For some reason, Summer asked me if she could get up on the roof of the house. Right. And she's never asked that of me before. And I said, no, at first. I said, no. I thought, well, says, I'll let you get up there, but you have to stay in the center of the roof and be away from the edge and be real careful. And the boys will go up there with, because we like to go up there because it's a beautiful view up there, up the hill. You can see, you know, a long ways. It's pretty nice. But, so they went up there and they just kind of run a little circle there for a little bit. And then they come down, and we settled down and went to bed that night. And that morning when I woke up was the last time I seen her.
Okay, so that's the last memory he has of Summer. CPS are there, kids are playing around, and Summer has to go on the roof. She went up on the roof with the boys because that's something that they did. The CPS closed the case because they didn't see any problem with the family. All right. Well, I speculated in this video that maybe Summer had had an accident the day after. Maybe she got up on the roof somehow. Maybe they left a ladder there or something. And she got up there and she fell off. And she fatally injured herself. And before this detail, which Don had never shared before about the roof, I'd never thought an accident scenario was realistic. And honestly, I still don't. It was just something that I was speculating that maybe if Summer had climbed on the roof and had a fatal accident, then that might be one instance why they would cover it up because, you know, it looks like child neglect. I don't know. It was just a speculation. I don't think it's high up on my list of potential theories, but that's what this video was about. So go and check it out. It's part of my June 15th series and it's episode 1. I've got a huge playlist of Summer Wells videos if you want to go. Okay, so it wasn't on his mind in May 2023. But perhaps the CPS workers were looking up at the roof because the kids were up there. Oh dear, just ridiculous. Honestly, Dawn, come on now. I mean, look, Summer's been missing for more than 3 years.
Well, I don't know if they would have. It's hard for me to believe that Dawn would let the kids up on the roof while a CPS was there. I don't believe that because I mean, I don't think that's not really safe. It just doesn't sound like something probable at all. Don couldn't let DCSF worker talk to Summer. It's so obvious why he can't get that third strike, in my opinion. He's the animal on the hill. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Child neglect written all over it. I thought party was on the 12th. So many reasons I don't believe the 15th is the actual date. Yeah, I think the 14th is the day that Dudley saw him all upset. You just now subbed to Michelle After Dark. Yeah, CPS did not steal those kids. Yeah. I understand, guys, that I know that PG's been talking shit and stuff. It doesn't matter. It's nothing different than the norm. That's what she always does. Somebody was messaging me about it. She's not going to know anything about anything. What time did CPS get to Ben Hill? I don't know. Also fired Dudley on the 14th. Well, yeah, that's also it's a very suspicious day, according to the stuff that Fred got recorded of the things like Jody Sue was saying. It seemed it was odd. trying to remember what it was that Joe Sue said that made Fred think that possibly Summer could have went missing on the 14th. I can't remember. How could Dudley see Dawn and CPS both see? How could Dudley see Dawn? I don't know. Unless I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Because I thought that Dawn was trying to avoid CPS and stay out at the job sites and stuff. That's what Dudley was saying. CPS didn't steal my kids when I had 2 jobs as a single parent before they got a report from whoever years ago that I didn't have a second job. I was just out messing around, so CPS took my kids. Said something about knowing Summer was missing before Candace. I wonder when that photo was taken, Sue. I don't know. A lot of people think the 14th. I wonder. Let's see. On the morning of the 15th, Fred saw Dawn coming off the hill about, I think, around 9 or 9:30 or something a.m. with the boys. I wonder when the swimming hole would be then. Is that photo of him crying, is that on the 14th? I have some cinnamon bears somewhere. Trying to find where. Oh, there they are. Here they are. Did CPS actually see somewhere on the 14th? I don't know. We don't know any of this stuff for sure. They didn't have my kids long. About a year, I worked my butt off to get off work and back. Man, single mom, that's I love cinnamon bears too. He had that vision of her, I think it was over a week before, and he had that vision of her gone. Same day as the barrel rain dance, and Dudley seen them taking Summer from the house. Oh, really? So that picture of Dawn holding Summer is the same day as the barrel video. There was a comment Ronnie made at the very beginning that makes me think this. Oh, about the 14th. I wish they would give us a little bit so we could know, because many of these questions you guys have, I wonder too. We can't know for absolute fact, we just have to go by what we've using common sense and what we've witnessed and the little bit of knowledge that is on the TBI website. Summer was wearing the same dress in the dance video and the Dawn and Summer photo. Wow. Hey, Jenny. That dance video, I didn't used to think it was anything odd or anything, but that's probably because my mind doesn't go there. I don't, but if you're a person that knows what to look for and you're in that, in, the child black market stuff, a for sale barrel right next to her dancing and stuff, like, to me, that would be, I wouldn't have thought, I didn't think anything at all, but now it just makes me wonder, They didn't report Summer missing till the 15th. They could have easily dressed that younger boy like Summer. Yeah. Wasn't she seen in one of the shop? That's what I was thinking too, flicking. But gosh, I was thinking Chris McDonough stated that there was absolute, that he confirmed that there was video proof of her being alive on the 15th. I believe that's what I remember, but I don't know. Where did he get that information? I don't know. I mean, hey, November Rain. I know, right? Plant Diva, that's so true. A couple pics just don't look like Summer. The barrel was for sale, not Summer. People buy just barrels like that? Why would you put spray paint on it? You know what I mean? If I'm going to spray paint a barrel for sale, it's because I'm using it as a sign to show that something else is for purchase. Maybe I would set it by a vehicle or something like that just to get more attention, because you can't spray paint a vehicle, right? Right, who's seeing a barrel up there? Exactly. I don't know. That's weird. Hey, hubby. There is a lot of pictures of Summer around that she looks different in each and every different picture. I mean, it is weird. I agree. But I also know, because of my history with addiction in my 20s to opiates, I know how it can make you look different when you're under the influence. And some of the pictures of Summer look like she's drugged to me, or on some kind of opiate. It can make you look different being on certain substances. Oh, well, thank you, single mom. Cray cray lady. No, thank you so much. $20 is a lot for me right now. You know, there's times when $20 is a lot of money. Candace was in Gatlinburg the week before Summer went missing, advertising her for sale, improved from Candace's TikTok. TBI has. Yeah, she was in Gatlinburg the week before. Was there somebody there who was watching Summer from a distance, whether planned or unplanned? How do you do that type of print, Jenny? Like the different font. I don't know how people do different fonts in chat. Maybe it was Summer for Sale, right? Flaking Bulldogs. I heard of that. Why won't TV act on that so much? Well, the fact that you mean, why won't TBI act on the fact that you mean about the fact they were in Gatlinburg? I know, right? Wilma, she does. She does look like an old woman. See what I mean? That's what I mean about how certain substances can make you look different. Fred throwing off police. Why would Fred throw off police? But don't you think it's made to look like that? Look like what? Look like what? I know I'm behind, but in the dancing video, Summer's dress is muddy. In the photo, the dress is clean. Maybe the photo was taken before she got all dirty. Oh, she isn't saying Fred. She's asking Fred. Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, Lady J. Sorry. Okay, so Lady J saying is asking Fred, don't you think it's made to look like that way to throw police? There are pics where it really does look like she's under the influence. Yes. The barrel. Have you seen Peachy's posts on Facebook? That lady has issues. No. What? Let me see if I could find it. Let's see. What's she posting under? Sissy Bible or something? I don't know. I don't see it. The whole seeing her in the resurrection was to throw people off. She must have me blocked. Oh, wait. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not confirming her request on Facebook to see it. They're trying to get him and or Ziggy on panel. What does her post say? It says tune in tonight. Oh, it says tune in tonight. Is Fred the reason why Summer's head was shaved? What? Is Fred the reason why Summer's head was shaved? Is that for fucking? Is she for real? You guys, what? No matter what they say, neither you or Fred go on that panel. That's what they want. Oh, no. Hell no. We're not going on anybody's panel. That is so weird. What the hell? And what's she going to say? Some weird sexual shit? Is Fred the reason Summer's head got shaved? God willing, Summer's channel is going to show proof that Fred might have been the reason. Tune in tonight, y'all. Oh, come on. What the fuck, dude? Okay. Oh my God, dude. How is there every single day some kind of, how does PG every day have some kind of new breaking news? Like, that's not even possible. Okay? Hold on. That's ridiculous. See, she keeps doing that stuff because people tune in and watch it. They eat it up, even though that they know it's straight up bullshit and lies. People still watch it. There's no possible way she could have. I don't know how people don't see right through that shit. I mean, there is people that see right through it, like many of you. Here, I'll show you guys. I'm trying to email it to myself so I can. People aren't looking for the possibility of Summer alive. That's what Fred says. I think she is working with Ernie behind the scenes. Yeah, she has to create something and get her clicks and views. Yep. As PG says, absolutely. Okay, hold on. Y'all, I'm going to show some proof, y'all. You don't have any fucking proof of anything. I'm going to show some proof that Fred might have been the reason. No, she doesn't get the story right. Does anyone remember PG's first Christmas Day stream, 12/21? Oh my God, it was so bad, brutal. Pretty sure she dirty deleted it. Oh, really? No, elevator doesn't go to the top floor. Yes, I'm talking about PG. Who else is that? Well, this is totally the only other person that would do something like that is maybe Crazy Crystal, or I don't know. Oh no, we don't think you're laughing at Summer. But yeah. Hey, Christy. Where does you guys? I can't wait to hear what this evidence is going to be of why it would be Fred's fault that Summer's head got shaved. This is going to be, this is crazier than Ryan and Andy trying to pull, that all that trash up there on 125 is because of Fred. That's similar, but this is even crazier than that. Ernie is giving her all the things she is getting so they can shake some trees. I know, I can't wait to hear this proof. I can't wait to hear this proved. You guys, it's going to be comical. I already have a feeling. I mean, what could she possibly say? You guys, what do you think she's going to say? Maybe we should go ahead and see, take a vote of what do we think she's going to say, and we'll see who's the wiener and the closest. Yeah, so I see where Ernie put up a screenshot of Fred saying a Simpson will be arrested for Cotton Simpson's robbery and murder, and it's a woman. I don't know. That's not anything shocking. I mean, that he wouldn't say here. Anyone willing to listen for the team? I can't stand her voice and how she repeats herself and the way she. Absolutely. Yeah, so as far as the reason why those who saw the screenshot that Ernie put up about Fred saying in a private message to one of his decoys that there's going to be a woman arrested or they're looking into a woman for Cotton's unaliving or his passing. Yeah, that's true, but we can't really put that out here. I mean, the only reason how he knows this, for one, where he was found, the location is right behind somebody's house, a certain person's house, but there's nothing. The only reason why he couldn't say somebody's name is obvious. It'd be easy to figure it out if people would do just a little bit of research. How did you do your name like that, Jenny? She does that cool. Hey, Fred, here's where he. Hold on. Here, I'll message it to. I messaged here. I'll just put here. This is what Ernie posted, so you could tell which one of his decoys this is. Who did you message this to, Fred? Then you can tell what who the decoy is, which we already know. I'll show you guys. He put that screenshot up yesterday. He is sending texts to himself from all different phones. The sub sent him. Well, this comment's true because it is probably something Fred said because it's true. Fred's talked to me about it, so I know it's something that he did say. So here's Freddie, you just have to figure out who you sent these messages to, and then you'll know the decoy, who the decoy is. Oh no, they're going to expose you. So it would have, oh look, they even gave us a date, Fred. Look, he even gave us a clue. July 16th. So scroll back to about July 16th. We already know who it is, I'm pretty sure. But it doesn't matter. Fred will answer anybody's questions. Hey, ICU. Oh. Somebody said it was just flashed on the screen for a second and that maybe it could have been an accident. That he didn't really even say anything about it. He just showed it on the screen. I don't know. You want me to tell her name? It's up to you. I don't know. What do you think? I don't know. Who was it? Somebody he was what was her relation to him again, Fred? Are they cousin or they have the same, they're both Simpsons. How did he stay there with her or something? I'm trying to remember. Oh, wait, tell her name. Which names? There's two decoys. Oh, who are you asking, do I want you to tell her name? Are you talking about the person who they're looking into for cotton? Or are you talking about the decoys' names? One of them's Mary Scott. Another one is not really a decoy, but just a subscriber. Oh, the decoys' names. Who sent that message? He meant to show that message. He said I asked to meet with. Oh, he meant to show that message. He said I asked to meet with you, Fred. Oh, this one was Karen and the other one is Mary. Oh, so right here, this was sent to Karen. Not Karen, his sister, by the way. It's a different Karen who we know is like working with Ernie. So this is something you sent to Karen. Yeah, he just has people messaging. He has one girl undercover, but that she looks familiar. I can't tell if she's that same woman that was dating Rap at one time. You remember that Ernie kind of started like getting really close to? I think she lived in Georgia or something. I don't know. Hey, crazy mom. He's now live walking around in a sewage drain telling everyone he's in caves. What? He's now live walking around in a sewage drain telling everyone he's in caves. Oh my God. Smoky Mountain Mama in Knoxville. Yeah, I don't know if that's the same girl. Membership by iPhone. It should be this. Hold on. Oh shit, not that. I didn't mean to do that. Hold on. I think it's right after. Right there. Yeah. I don't know. It looks different though. Why does ICUs look different than mine? That's weird. Why does hers look different than mine? Yeah, Southern Mama or something. You hear people talking out there, Band-Aid? The one that, well, if it, is that a pic of you and Fred? Yes. Yeah, it is. Let me see what it happens when I click the one that, I don't think that that's the right one. Let me click night. No, you have to, this one's, I don't know which one. Yours isn't the correct one, ICU. It goes, yours, the one that you're talking about takes people to the my YouTube page. But the one that Nightbot just posted, like right here, if you click it, it takes you straight to the membership, like to hold on. Like click on your link that you're posting and see what I mean. And then click on the Nightbot one. And look at the difference. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. I was just... Well, thank you, Mama 15. How did Ernie Shell get involved? You called him Earning Shell? Or was that an accident? The Smoky Mountain Mama is the right one. You think it's her? Well, see, the girl in that, she looks bigger than the girl that, and the picture is the one that was messaging Fred looks a little bit bigger in her pictures than the girl that was, and older too than the girl that was dating, Rap. She looks super familiar though. It's probably one of Ernie's little girlfriends that for some reason just thinks he's just like everything. He does talk to her, so he says. Karen is Ernie's go-tos. Hey, Shannon. Yeah. You to take littles home? He'll get involved with Summer Wells, and then he'll go away, and then he comes back, goes away, comes back. Oh, gosh. Well, it looks like November Rain got it. Thank you, November Rain. It's meaning the name was right. Hold on. You're meaning the name was right. Oh, not that it was her. No, you were just saying that he does still talk to her, right? Ern and Ben would make a beautiful couple. Ernie and Benny? Stop. Stop barking. I used to be like pretty kind of self-conscious of my laugh, but now I just don't care. I just think that he should be focusing on his health, you know? If I had less than a year to live, I don't think I'd be like wanting to get into fights with people online. Stress is really bad for cancer and any illness, whatever is going on with him. Yeah, out of Kentucky. He has felony warrants. So he didn't go and pick up any type of blueprints anywhere, or whatever he was trying to say he picked up at some kind of Hawkins County. No, he freaking didn't. He's not going to go into a sheriff's office or go to any type of police station because he has warrants. Slugs. Don't think he's cute. He's like, do you know that he's like 5'6"? He's tiny. He's a tiny guy. Maybe on camera he can get by with it because people don't see like it, like how I don't know. What are you growling at? You can walk through there. Stop acting like you can't walk through. He's like 4'11". He's cute like a leprechaun. Hold on, okay, I'll show that. Hold on, Fred wanted me to show you guys this. Here's one of his decoys. So we think that's really Ernie Shell's arm, but we don't know. This is the type of stuff that sends to Fred. This is his Ernie Shell's decoy. Why, Fred? I trust you about everything. Why are you doing this to me, Fred? Now I have to go to the hospital because I'm worried about you. I'm in pain. You make me cry again. Why are you doing this to me? So that is Ernie's arm? You think so? That's what we think. That's why Fred wanted to show you guys this. He says he has cancer and that he has a picture up of himself that did not look good. He looked horrible. Like seriously, he looked like he looked bad. But I don't know what's really going on with him. He says he has cancer and only has like 11 months to live or something. But here, this is supposedly supposed to be a woman's arm. She sends pictures like this all the time, but you don't see her face. You just see stuff like this, or her in the hospital or whatever. He had just come off the streets of New York with little to no money. He was skinny because of his lack of food and nutrition. Oh, wow. You think? You think it's just him photoshopping? I guess I haven't seen him on camera, so I don't know. Hate to say it, but it does look like side boob. It kind of does. You think that he puffed up his shirt on purpose? Do you think he puffed up his shirt? I was noticing too the little bit of like, it could pass as side boob. A reverse Google search on the photo. Hold on. Hold on, I'm seeing if I find anything. I don't see. There's a lot of. I don't see that exact one, but gosh, I mean, there'd be there's tons of them that look similar. So I don't know. Yeah, I mean that. I saw him on that PG Woman's Cussing channel. Looks like a drug addict. Oh, really? His clothes could be too large for men. He almost always wears black. I know. That's what I was telling Fred as well. I was like, he does wear a lot of black. That's the same thing I was saying to Fred. We know that Mary Scott woman is really him. She's just too out there. He has to be. And if you want somebody to be believable, I mean, you have to act believable. This woman, come on, look at the stuff she's saying. No person in their right mind would say stuff like this. I trust you about everything. Why are you doing this to me, Fred? You make me cry again. Oh my gosh, Ernie, you're a funny one. Oh, he definitely has some mental issues at the very least. Like, I don't know. It's hard to say sometimes if it's mental issues or if it's substances, because a lot of the symptoms of a certain drug that it said that supposedly Ernie uses or has used in the past, the symptoms of that using that drug are very similar to a lot of certain mental illnesses. So it's hard to say which it is. And then she will go on to ask how Ziggy is. She doesn't use periods, that's for sure. Probably voice to text or something. Jam said Ernie is a mentally ill, substance abusing scammer, in my opinion. And if I was a betting girl, I'd say there's no cancer in Ernie. Gosh, well, if he's lying about that, like, he has lied about a lot in the past. He really has. If I've seen this go on, him involved in stuff like this, like, nonstop for 3 years now. Telling you he's using all them phones and iPads they sent him. Who sent him iPhones and iPads? Well, if it is anything like HIV or something like that, then I don't know. There's so many medications out there for that nowadays. Like, you know, that if that's what it is, then he needs to be be taking care of his health, because nowadays you can live with that the rest of your life, like a full life, if you take medicine. It's not a death sentence anymore. Did he fool around with that missing girl's mom? You mean Candace Wells? I don't know. We all come with an expiration date, but if I absolutely knew to where mine was and it was only a year, for sure YouTube would not be my meeting place. It's a missing girl's mom. Oh gosh, you guys. I don't know. I heard doesn't he remind you of that other guy who fooled with that missing girl's mom? Don't they seem a lot alike? That one that can't be on the internet anymore? Tildos and the Yardo. Ernie knows how to piss people off, though. He does good at that. Not me, but I'm leaving for me, but I'll be listening to. Okay, hun. Be careful. Don't let the. Don't get squashed in between the two ladies again. It would be nice if they would leave you and Fred alone. I believe Fred, he has nothing to do with anything, and he most definitely aren't keeping secrets, for God's sake. No. Don't flirt with Ernie's decoys, right? I'm like, decoys? Are they talking about like duck decoys? Like, when I think of decoys, I think of a duck. Like, I don't know why, but that's the only time I use the word decoy. Is like, the duck decoys. I've heard of those. And I was thinking, Ernie has duck decoys that talk to people. So, did she? Did she use them? Oh my God. Yeah, supposedly someone left a load of dildos in Candace's post box. A load of dildos in the yardo. Dildos in the yardo. Now that was some funny. Oh my gosh, that was some funny shit. Oh, when Doug Thinks did that dildos in the yardo song, that was really funny. That really was. And see, the problem is, like, who has a load of dildos? You know what I mean? Who has like a bag of dildos? Isn't one or two sufficient? I don't know. I mean, I'm not. It's not really my thing, but I wouldn't think if it was my thing, I wouldn't think like I would need a bag of them. When I think of a bag, I'm thinking like, I don't know, 10, 15 of them. Why would anybody need 10 to 15 dildos? And why would, and if it was Ernie that left him, why would Ernie have dildos to begin with? Yes, it depends on a lot of different factors, right? This takes some context. We need some context here. Word has it she's still using them. I don't know. All I can think of is the only reason I can think that somebody would have that many is like maybe they dumpster dived behind a adult bookstore. Or they own a sex shop or something like that. Or they, maybe they were going to do one of those sex party things, like whatever it's called. Guess I'm off, man. Oh, thought everyone had a bag of dildos. Liftblock thinks thought it was a normal thing. Yeah, some serious batteries. Oh, maybe they were the rechargeable ones. Didn't BK say he did that? Where's a big black strap on? Oh my God, are you serious? Ernie's ex showed all, including movies? What? Which one's Ernie's ex? Buys them in bulk. Maybe some are collector editions. Collector editions. Are they still in the box in pristine condition then? Dumpster time for dildos. Can never have too many, I guess. Cher swears Ernie's gay. Well, I don't care if he is. I really hate. But it did seem like that he could be possibly bi. I don't know. I guess that's for him to decide. But once again, very similar to BK and everything. If you watch the trial of his brother, Ernie was on the stand for a long time, and he was the defense's key I wouldn't say witness, but key they were basically trying to say it was Ernie that did it and not Shelby Shell. And yeah, they did accuse a lot of bisexual type stuff comes up in that trial concerning Ernie and several others. It's quite interesting, but I don't think Ernie's ever really denied it, does he? I don't think he denies it. I think he just doesn't really talk about it. Ew, what? One of Benny's videos that I managed to get taken down was Ernie in the hot tub live stream. Gross. What was that? She grew up with him? Yeah, I hear that. Have Fred agree to meet him. Well, that's what he was supposed to meet him at Hawkins County this morning. Hawkins County Sheriff's Department. Do you think he'd actually show up? He wouldn't. I just don't see him doing it because he's not stupid. He's stupid in certain ways, but not. He's not stupid. He's not. But that's why it's so ridiculous that he goes around acting like that he's been to Hawkins County and stuff. It's like, no, you didn't. You didn't get any type of search blueprints or whatever you're saying you got, because you wouldn't go anywhere near law enforcement right now because you have felony warrants. You wouldn't risk it. That would be very stupid. Oh, a man. Hi, Matthew Cunningham. Pleased to meet you, sir. Ew! Ernie showed his junk all fit in one hand. He was using one hand to cover it all. Oh my gosh. That's another thing. That's another thing that reminds me of BK. BK, what about BK had a shower scene where he too was covering his junk with one hand. Wow, what a coinky dink. They're very much alike, I'm telling you. I swear. He tried to say he was at Summer's first vigil in disguise. That's funny. So he had a hot tub scene, huh? I'm still stuck on that. I just can't get over Constance. Sorry, it's oh gosh. They're silly gooses, silly geese. If we're gonna be grammatically correct. Well, how big was his hand? We got to take that into account too. We got to be fair. Does he have a little hand or a big hand? Fred has a really big hand. I don't know why I just said that. That sounds weird. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh my God. Awkward. Ernie, send your decoys to the circle Knoxville. You might find what you're looking for to the circle. Or send your decoys to what's the 2 roads? I didn't mean it like that. I really didn't. I seriously was trying to be fair. Maybe Ernie has a big hand. And, if I remember correctly, it's the same hot tub video where Benny is pretending he's rubbing nipples with Ernie. Oh, wow. Mama 15 says, really? Who are other men? I need a man to help with all of these kids. Oh my, Ziggy, happy girl. I know, keep digging a hole, right? I think I threw up a little bit in my mouth a little bit just remembering the live stream. Were they really together in the same? I'm sure I didn't know Ernie and have they actually met before? So not only have they actually met, they've actually rubbed nipples. She said Fred and Laura took Summer from Candace and took her out of the holler. Yeah. Wow. I don't even know how people could take her seriously after saying such a thing. So they seriously were in the same hot tub? Who is BK? Benjamin Keys. Benjamin, he's not allowed on the internet no more. He was a bad, bad boy. He has harassment charges online. Basically, he did the type of stuff, same type of antics we see Ernie doing, except actually, I would say BK is probably worse. I don't know. I don't know. I've heard Ernie can be quite a heathen. He hasn't gone after me like that, like to that degree, like Benny has. So I don't know. Ziggy really wants to know about this hot tub business. I know. I'm like, this sounds weird. I'm kind of picturing like some kind of late night party, drunken party with like bitches and hoes, but minus the bitches and hoes and just two flamboyant, charismatic men. PGO ends every lie with every, and that's a fact. Yep. They were not in the same hot tub. They were on piano on the same. Oh, yes, I remember that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I know what you're talking about. Now, wasn't that, I think that was, no thanks. Wasn't that, no thanks? And Benny? That were like in camera side to side and they were both shirtless and they were trying to pretend like they were rubbing nipples. Is BK in prison? I don't think so. I think he's on house arrest, isn't he? Again, he has a nice, pretty ankle monitor again, bracelet. And he's not allowed on the internet, even though he's been supposedly, people say they've been getting friend requests from him on Facebook, but I don't know if I would believe that. That would be pretty ballsy of him to do when he's not supposed to be on the internet. It'd probably be somebody trying to get him in trouble and saying that he was on the internet. You know what I mean? My guess is Ernie and Benny kind of had a back and forth for a while. And I could see Ernie, trying to get Benny in trouble and making a fake profile. And, well, they both have a lot of people that don't like them because they've done a lot of F shit, if you know what I mean, to people and piss a lot of people off. So they make a lot of enemies. They go too far with people and Yeah. Hey, Shay. BK was too much. He was all over the place. He would act like a child, then you would see him, somebody else's panel just as polite as could be. I know, right? It was confusing. I got a friend request and he was asking for $30 and I blocked him. It was what you just described, except they were in the same tub. They were just on the same They weren't in the same tub. They were just on the same panel, and that's why it was pretend. Benny was pretending to be all up on Ernie. He was probably trying to fantasize. I mean, he was probably trying to act like it was a joke, but really wishing it was real. You got proof. It was Benny and Ernie on Benny's channel, and it was one of the videos that got taken down for community guidance violation. Oh, is BK with that carrot lady? Oh. Is that one of your 15 children, Mama 15? You actually have 15 actual kids that you've given birth to? All right, hon. Your shrimp almost flew out of your mouth. I remember BK was in the pool rubbing his nips, but it was Andrew Hiltz. Oh, yeah, Andrew Hiltz. I could see Andrew doing something like that. Oh, I know. I'm sure. I know that Benny was, I'm sure, trying to joke around. That's how what about that video? I wouldn't play it here because I would seriously be afraid that my video would get I would get a community guide. Speaking of community guidelines strike, I would totally expect it to get reported for some kind of sexual content because that's how bad it was. And I'm talking about the Ernie video. I wish you guys could see it, but not, well, I don't know. Kind of in a way, it would be traumatizing to you guys. So I don't know. But it's one of those things that's traumatizing, but at the same time, you want to see because it's like you don't believe it. I want you guys to believe it, or want you to see it so you could actually see for yourself that it was real. And but he literally was sitting in a truck on one of his lives, and he was doing these weird motions with his lower half. And it seemed like he was doing some weird stuff. There's a soundbite of him saying, "I'm calling the cops." Yeah. Oh, yes. And had rejuvenating surgery. I'm ready to find a man. Who is it? I'm talking about Ernie. Yeah, this would have been a couple. You would have to have been around for a while to have seen this. I can't pull. I don't know if I have it anywhere. I probably do, but I seriously don't want to play it because it's that disgusting. I don't know if I have it anyways. And also, if I played it, I would seriously be afraid it would get reported for some kind of community guideline violation because it looks. Have you ever heard of people who are into like voyeurism type stuff? That try to. There's people in this world. I know I have most of my audience is like. The majority of my audience is like 45 to 65. So even older than myself. So maybe I can teach the older generation a little bit. Maybe you might not know of this because you guys were sheltered from the but some people, some weird people, they like to go online and try to see if they can get away with doing weird sexual things while live and people not know. So, like, it's some kind of weird fetish. It's kind of like a humiliation type thing, I guess. Liplock says she knows all about it. She knows all about it. It's so weird. Shay, I love listening to your videos and your accent because you sound exactly like Fred. Like your accent sounds exactly like Fred. And the words you say, oh my God, it just makes me laugh. It's so funny and cute. Because I tease Fred, like he'll say wasper. Like we don't say wasper up here. And you guys were saying it in that video, and it was, oh my gosh, I loved it. Oh, I know you're out there. Oh, the Kinsey report. Oh my gosh, you should have seen. So I went to Indiana University, and that's where Kinsey that all started. They have the Kinsey, was it? I think School of Business, Kinsey School of, or anyways, when I was in my psychology class, my freshman year, I had to take a Kinsey study, sexual study, where they ask about your sexual partners and the sexual things you've done and same sex relationships and different kinds of sexual questions. So there's a video of Ernie when he was live, and he's in a truck, and it's kind of dark. You can't see him very well. And he's trying to, it looks like he's grinding, if you know what I mean. He's doing some weird movements. And it's just really and he sings some weird, and have you? He does talk sexual a lot. What's the Wasper? She said something about Shay's accent. I love it. Could he not find his Willie to play with? Yeah, he has to just rub it in. Ew. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I didn't even think of it like this. Oh no. Oh no. Oh wow. Somebody was showing me where that Benny Key's account was going around and friending people and sending messages and asking for money when he was mouthing in the van. Was it the van? That's what did he have crabs? I don't know. Maybe that could have maybe okay, we'll just hope that that's what it was, I guess. Hope? Well, I don't know if we want to hope that. Never mind. I don't know. Which one's better? I think just for my sake, and I'll probably never be in a close vicinity with Ernie, I hope that it was crabs just for my own sake. I'll never be near them, so. The girl that he's using for decoy. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Hold on. I'm live, Caitlin. Hold on.
I didn't think you would say yes because
I'm live. Hold on.
No, but
Hold on. Okay. Hold on, Caitlin. I'm live. I can't concentrate. I'm trying to do something. That's fine. I said it's fine. Dang it. I'm trying to shush this video up, and Caitlin's like, okay. Let me think. Okay. Right here. This is the girl. I'll show it because I know it's him. This one right here. This is the decoy he's been using, what he calls his decoy or whatever. And then the other one's not really a decoy. It's a subscriber who goes by Karen. Grinding on Benny. TBI and DHS is open up investigation to yeah. She's the one that was messaging Fred and sending those weird messages like hold on. She was the one that was sending these messages and claiming that she was in the hospital. She was messaging Fred, but I think we know it was really Ernie. And Fred, it was actually a girl because a real girl. Because one time she called Fred and Fred thought it was me and answered and saw it was some, and he's like, oh fuck, and just hung up the phone because he saw it was some other chick. And there was actually a girl on it was the same girl that's in those pictures. I don't know if it was him somehow. I don't know. Yeah, that's fine, Constance. It's definitely not boobs in the hospital picture. I thought he's the type that would, try to make it look like there's something there, if you know what I mean. Yeah, she does use Photoshop a lot. How does Ernie know her? She looks like I swear I've seen her before. I swear I have. That's why I asked, is that the girl that was dating Rap? I can't tell. She looks too old to be the girl that was dating Rap. But it also looks like somebody that one of Ernie's supporters that I swear I've seen before. No, this isn't PG. No. He has tattoos, doesn't he? I'm not sure. Oh, I know. He does hang out with some. There's a lot of interesting things going on around. It's weird that the Harlan area keeps coming up, and that's something I've talked to Fred about too. Is like, why does it seem like there's a Harlan, Kentucky connection to Summer Wells, and then there's so many people. Now, Fred told me it's because a lot of people in Beach Creek go to Harlan to fight chickens. That's the Mary later was talking to her friend wanting to be her sugar mama. That lady friend comes in here. So which picture you wanted me to show? Are you talking about these ones on her profile? Ernie was in that area and this reach, but I wouldn't put it past Ernie to set up taking Summer so he can find her. If he does find her, I think he did it. Wow. I know Daisy and Jinkies are connected to Harlan too. No, because she called Fred one time and it was actually this woman on camera. It's somebody that has some kind, is close with Ernie or something. This picture looks, I don't know, she kind of looks different and different. I don't know. He was in the area. That's what I hear. That's what I've heard. Second picture from left. I know. And she would send a bunch of other like Fred wouldn't even ask for them, and she would send tons of pictures and stuff of her in like bikinis and stuff. It's like all right, guys, I'm gonna go for now, okay? But I'll probably do readings over on my other channel. But yeah, chicken fighting in that area is just kind of part of, it's like I know it's cruel to, or some people think it's cruel or whatever, but it's kind of like in that area, a culture thing. I know it's illegal now everywhere, but it was legal in Kentucky up until recently. They were trying to catch Fred in certain things, like trying to catch him talking to other women or something. But obviously he's going to talk to other women. I mean, 95% of this community is women. All right, guys, I'm going to go for now, but I will talk to you later.